we just want to give you an idea of why I train dogs using obstacles. Right here, I'm teaching the dog to move left and move right. I'm teaching him to move with the pull on the lead and move away from the stick. And if I teach him to move away from the stick in this situation with no obstacles in the way, then when I bring a young dog, this is not a young dog, I mean, he's about a year old, but a young dog that doesn't have any experience many times will balk at going over these logs because they've never had any opportunity to cross over logs like this at their home and stay. If they balk on their own rather than it being a execution of obedience, I'm pulling on the lead, I'm pulling on the lead, I'm pulling on the lead, and then the dog moves forward. I use an obstacle like this to teach the dog that when I pull on the lead, you need to move with the lead. You need to move with the lead, you need to move away from the stick. Cover. When I teach the dog how to do different tricks, what I want to do is use my tools to teach the dog move with the lead and away from the stick. Left, move, 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 left, place, move, move, right, place. There you go. Here. Load up, move, left, heel, place, move, right. I told him to place, he didn't. I tapped him in the buns with the word move, and he got over there. Once the dog can do these kinds of tricks, then you can add in, come here, get in the boat. Now, the reason that I use this boat, get in the boat, get in the boat, stay. The reason that I use this is that two things drive every animal, fear and desire. When a dog goes off balance, that's going to create fear. When it creates fear, they're going to drop into survival mode, flight, freeze, fight. So when you create fear, what you're doing is training the dog so that you can control that fear. Okay, here. And if he's fearful about going off balance, get in the boat. And I train him that your only option is to get into the boat. Pretty soon, he's not fearful about getting into the boat. He's got a little bit more concern about getting out of the boat or making a little mistake. Lay down. Oh my gosh. You are very good at this. You are very good. Left, place, sit. So I utilize this wheelbarrow, get in the truck, to teach the dog to pass by me and get into the vehicle. In this case, teaching the dog to get into a wheelbarrow will help you in so many different areas. Getting a dog to get into your vehicle, getting the dog to go through a gate ahead of you, having the dog get into the crate. So many times you have difficulty getting the dog to pass by you. So this obstacle, left, heel, sit, helps the dog learn to go away from you when sent. The two powers in training a dog, get in the truck, are to be able to send the dog away from you and recall the dog back to you. Those are the two powers in training a dog. If you can make the dog go away from you when sent, come back to you when called, everything else spins off of those two things. Especially for gun dogs, when we are teaching the dog to fetch. we're going to teach the dog to fetch out of our hands, then we're going to teach the dog to fetch off of our logs, then off of the ground. We're teaching the dog to go away from us when sent, then to come back when they're called. They're going to stop on the whistle, and they're going to take hand signals. So taking a hand signal left or right is spinning off of the power of coming back to you or going away from you. If I teach a dog to lay down, I typically teach the dog to lay down in an obstacle, whether it's in the wheelbarrow, up on the stand, or on the place board, because this helps the dog be successful because they're less inclined to moving towards you. If they move towards you, come here, babe. Sit. Down. When you tell a dog to lay down on open ground, they're going to have that tendency of moving forward towards you. I haven't done much work with this dog on that, and you can see the truthfulness of that statement. Lay down, 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 no, back up, stay, down, 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 no, stay, back up, down, 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 no, down, 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 stay. Oh, that's so weak. That is so weak. I don't have this dog laying down in open areas at this time. I'm not wrong to not do it, and right if I did do it. In the economy of my training, I just haven't done much of that. But you can see that he did not understand when I told him to lay down that he was supposed to keep in that position and just drop to his tummy. And with a simple little touch with the stick, teaching him to move away from the tools, I'm able to accomplish that trick. So the tricks are not important. What's important is teaching the dog how to respond to the tools. And we've got 4 tools. We've got a stick, leash and choke chain or pinch collar, the electric collar, and the ear pinch. So if he makes a mistake and gets up, and I use this tool and I correct him and he lays back down, then we've got communication, which has 3 components: no resistance, movement, and focus. So he does lay down, he does respond to the tools, the stick and the lead, but he also makes mistakes. So I'm training the dog using obstacles so that I can break down resistance and develop good communication, using my tools all of the time. I expect to have to use my tools to communicate and correct behavior the rest of the dog's life, because he's an animal that is going to have desires and fears that will help him or hurt him in different situations, and I'm supposedly his protector. So that's it.